There is no place in the Republic of Kenya where we will allow any goons or gangs to invade any facility, whether it's a church, whether it is a school, whether it is a street. This country must be led by the rule of law. And injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. We are not going to allow extrajudicial processes to continue in the country. We must remain a country of law and order, and it doesn't matter. Ours is apolitical. We do not subscribe to any political side. Ours is to make sure that everybody can exercise their right freely across the country without being hindered, as long as they are going about it peacefully in the region. The other issue of great concern for us is land issues. Land issues in Coast region is a matter of great concern, and it is an area that is causing conflict, particularly people who are invading private property of individuals in this region. My concern here is to make sure that from a security perspective, what are some of the areas of intervention that we can be able to help to resolve these land issues, or to ensure that these issues are being resolved through law and order, particularly court processes and alternative dispute resolution mechanism that is peaceful to keep our people safe. And some of these land issues have created conflict, and also conflict among communities. Pastoralists vis-a-vis those who are farmers has created conflict in areas like Taita Taveta and Tana River and Lamu. And so those are things that I'm going to. The other issue is to look at the welfare of our officers who are serving. Again, you know that one of the things that is of great concern to us as a ministry is to ensure that the offices where our officers work in, their accommodation, the vehicles that they are using, and the facilitation in terms of issues of mobility is of great importance to us. We want to hear and listen to them and see how best we can intervene to make sure that their welfare is catered for. I am very, very concerned as a CS on matters of working hours for police officers, working conditions for security officers, and their mental health, particularly with incidences being reported of cases of police officers taking their own lives or lives of their colleagues or their families because of mental health challenges. That is a matter of great concern to us. We have very good news that our chiefs that were abducted in Mandera have been released, and they are now in the hands of Kenyan officials, and they will be arriving home anytime soon. This is very good news based on collaborative efforts, as I announced before, that as a government we decided to work together with the community and to work with the county government of Mandera and the local community, and this process has borne fruit. We will be commenting further in the near future, once our chiefs are within the country, and we'll give you even more updates on the progress and what we are doing. The thing that many Kenyans need to know is that our country is safe because there are men and women who are making great sacrifices. The fact that we don't discuss threats of terrorism and Al-Shabaab and so forth every day does not mean that our country is not facing constant threat from these elements. It means, the real meaning is that the men and women who have gone out there working in the field, especially along our borders, are doing a fantastic job to protect the rest of us. We don't speak about this every day, but it just needs to be known by all Kenyans that we are safe because our police officers, our NPR, our chiefs, our assistant chiefs, and many, many citizens in the community who are cooperating with the security sector are helping us to keep our country safe. And therefore, we will be making a statement in the next few days in detail on the progress of that issue. There is no place in the Republic of Kenya where we will allow any goons or gangs to invade any facility, whether it's a church, whether it is a school, whether it is a street. This country must be led by the rule of law. And injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. We are not going to allow extrajudicial processes to continue in the country. We must remain a country of law and order, and it doesn't matter. Ours is apolitical. We do not subscribe to any political side. Ours is to make sure that everybody can exercise their right freely across the country without being hindered, as long as they are going about it peacefully. Genge yote nchini Kenya, ukianzia hapa Panga Boys, na hakuna vile tutawacha mtu yoyote. Tumesema kutoka hapa ile elements ya Mungiki, mambo ya Chingororo, na nilisema hiyo, wengine wanajiita confirm na sijui confirm huko Nakuru, wengine wanajiita huko Kisumu, China Squad, China Squad Fiesta, na nikumbusha hapa wengine wako Western huko. Nilisema hata kwa bunge mambo ya Matungu na ile kazi tumefanya kuhakikisha kwamba tumetoa magenge yote. And I can assure you as a country, we will dismantle all these gangs. And we want to assure you that where these gangs are attached to political leaders, we will arrest them and we'll make sure that they do not have peace in our country. We want to instead to channel our youth to other government programs, housing, ICT hubs, among other interventions, including some of them to go back to TTIs. And I'm very happy with some county governments, including here in Mombasa, who have given these young people alternative training facilities and support, financial support and bursaries, including members of parliament who have supported some of these young people to go to colleges and schools and TTIs so that they can get themselves something else to do than involving themselves in crime.